Night. Northeast winds around 5 knots, then becoming east after midnight. Bay and inland waters smooth. Sunday. Southeast winds around 5 knots, then becoming south in the afternoon. Bay and inland waters smooth. Your coastal waters forecast for the KHB32 listening area. For the following marine location, coastal waters from Inglewood to Tarpon Springs out 20 nautical miles issued at 03:59 p.m. Tonight, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Wednesday, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. A slight chance of showers. Wednesday night, east winds around 5 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters smooth. A chance of showers in the evening. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers after midnight. Thursday, north winds 5 to 10 knots, increasing to around 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Showers likely in the morning. A slight chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, north winds around 20 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Friday, northeast winds around 20 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Friday night, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Saturday, east winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Saturday night, northeast winds around 10 knots, then becoming east after midnight. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Sunday, south winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Your coastal waters forecast for the KHB32 listening area. For the following marine location, coastal waters from Inglewood to Tarpon Springs out 20 to 60 nautical miles issued at 03:59 p.m. Tonight, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Wednesday, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. A slight chance of showers. Wednesday night, east winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A chance of showers in the evening. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers after midnight. Thursday, north winds 5 to 10 knots, increasing to around 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Showers likely in the morning. A slight chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, north winds around 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Friday, northeast winds around 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Friday night, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Saturday, east winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 feet. Saturday night, northeast winds around 10 knots, then becoming east after midnight. Seas 2 feet or less. Sunday, southeast winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 feet.
Severe Weather Awareness Week continues through Friday. Today is Marine Weather Hazards and Rip Current Day. Some safety rules and other information. For waterspouts and thunderstorms, have an escape plan in mind. Never let thunderstorms cut off your route back to land. If a thunderstorm threatens, be sure everybody on board is wearing a life jacket. Small boats can quickly overturn in gusty winds. If caught in a thunderstorm, go below deck if possible and stay away from masts or ungrounded metal objects. Listen to NOAA Weather Radio for warning information. For strong cold front systems, check forecasts well ahead of time. Know the limitations of your boat. If small craft advisories or gale warnings are issued, you may wish to postpone travel. Have a VHF marine band radio on board. For rip currents, know your swimming ability in sea waters and currents. Always swim at guarded beaches. If caught in a rip current, signal for help first. Remain calm, then swim parallel to the shore until you are well out of the current. When out of the current, swim diagonally toward the shore. For further information about marine hazards and rip currents, visit www.ripcurrents.noaa.gov. That's www.ripcurrents.noaa.gov.
At St. Petersburg, low tide at 7:22 p.m. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the KHB32 listening area for the following counties in Florida: Hillsborough, Pasco, Pinellas, and Polk, including the cities of Newport Richey, Zephyr Hills, Clearwater, St. Petersburg, Brandon, and Tampa. Rest of tonight, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-50s near the coast and in the lower 50s inland. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour Wednesday, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs around 70 near the coast and in the mid-70s inland. East winds around 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 20%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening. Then showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. Northeast winds around 5 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Thursday, showers likely and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Then partly cloudy with a chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 60s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour near the coast and north around 10 miles an hour inland. Chance of rain 70%. Thursday night, mostly clear. Cooler. Lows in the lower 50s near the coast and in the mid-40s inland. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. Friday night, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 50s near the coast and in the mid-40s inland. And now the extended forecast for the radio listening area. Saturday through Sunday night, mostly clear. Highs in the upper 60s near the coast and in the lower 70s inland. Lows in the upper 50s near the coast and in the lower 50s inland. Monday and Monday night, partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers. Highs in the upper 60s near the coast and in the lower 70s inland. Lows in the lower 50s near the coast and in the mid-40s inland. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. Synopsis. High pressure will hold over the area through Wednesday. A developing area of low pressure and trailing cold front will cross the region Wednesday night and Thursday, bringing likely chances of rain and thunderstorms. High pressure builds in behind the front, with dry and slightly cooler conditions taking hold of the area beginning on Friday. The current time is 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are the 8 p.m. observations for the local area on Tuesday, February 3rd. At Tampa International, it was mostly cloudy. The temperature was 61 degrees, the dew point 44, and the relative humidity 53%. The wind was northeast at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.22 inches and steady. At St. Pete Clearwater Airport, it was mostly cloudy. The temperature was 61 degrees, the dew point 48, and the relative humidity 62%. The wind was northeast at 7 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.22 inches and rising. At Lakeland, it was clear. The temperature was 61 degrees, the dew point 48, and the relative humidity 63%. The wind was northeast at 9 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.23 inches and rising. It was clear, with a temperature of 57 at Kissimmee and 65 at Fort Myers. At Punta Gorda, it was partly cloudy, with a temperature of 59. It was mostly cloudy, with a temperature of 57 at McDill Air Force Base, 54 at Brooksville, and 63 at downtown St. Petersburg. Under mostly cloudy skies, Winter Haven reported 60, Sarasota Bradenton Airport reported 61, and Orlando reported 56. It was fair, with a temperature of 59 at Bartow, and 63 at Venice Municipal Airport. At Plant City Municipal Airport, the weather conditions were not available. Marine reports along the coast and offshore buoys. At the Seaman site at Cedar Key, winds were northeast, at 8 knots. Air temperature 52 degrees. At the Seaman site at Venice, winds were northeast, at 7 knots. Sea temperature 63 degrees. Air temperature 64 degrees. 100 miles west of Bayport, winds were from the northeast at 17 knots. Sea temperature 67 degrees. Air temperature 57. Wave height 3 feet. Wave period 5 seconds. 210 miles west of Captiva, the air temperature was 64 degrees. Sea surface temperature was 72 degrees. The barometer was 1021.9 millibars, and rising. Winds were northeast at 14 knots, gusting to 17. The wave period was 6 seconds, and the wave height 4 feet. Your coastal waters forecast for the KHB32 listening area for the following marine location: Tampa Bay waters. Feet. Wave period 5 seconds. 210 miles west of Captiva, winds were from the northeast at 14 knots. Sea temperature 72 degrees. Air temperature 65. Wave height 4 feet. Wave period 6 seconds. At the Seaman site at Venice, winds were northeast at 8 knots. Sea temperature 63 degrees. Air temperature 62 degrees. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the WG59 listening area for the following counties in Florida: DeSoto, Hardy, Manatee, Sarasota, and Charlotte, including the cities of Arcadia, Wauchula, Bradenton, Northport, Sarasota, Venice, Port Charlotte, and Punta Gorda. Rest of tonight, partly cloudy. Warmer. Lows in the lower 50s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wednesday, partly sunny in the morning, then mostly cloudy with a slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs in the mid-70s. East winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 20%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evening. Then showers likely and a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Warmer. Lows in the mid-60s. East winds around 5 miles an hour, shifting to the south after midnight. Chance of rain 70%. Thursday, showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Then partly sunny with a chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs around 70. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour, shifting to the north 10 to 15 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance of rain 80%. Thursday night, mostly clear. Cooler. Lows in the upper 40s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs in the mid-60s. Friday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 40s. And now the extended forecast for the radio listening area. Saturday through Sunday night, mostly clear. Highs in the lower 70s. Lows in the lower 50s. Monday and Monday night, partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers. Highs in the lower 70s. Lows in the lower 50s near the coast and in the upper 40s inland. Chance of rain 20%. Tuesday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. Synopsis. High pressure will hold over the area through Wednesday. A developing area of low pressure and trailing cold front will cross the region Wednesday night and Thursday, bringing likely chances of rain and thunderstorms. High pressure builds in behind the front, with dry and slightly cooler conditions taking hold of the area beginning on Friday. Your coastal waters forecast for the WG59 listening area for the following marine location, Charlotte Harbor. Issued at 03:59 p.m. Tonight, northeast winds around 10 knots. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Wednesday, east winds around 10 knots. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Wednesday night, east winds around 5 knots, then becoming southeast around 5 knots after midnight. Bay and inland waters smooth. A chance of showers in the evening. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely after midnight. Thursday, southwest winds around 5 knots, then becoming northwest around 10 knots in the afternoon. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Showers in the morning. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely in the afternoon. Thursday night, north winds 10 to 15 knots. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Friday, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Friday night, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots after midnight. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Saturday, northeast winds around 10 knots. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Saturday night, northeast winds around 5 knots, then becoming east after midnight. Bay and inland waters smooth. Sunday, southeast winds around 5 knots, then becoming south in the afternoon. Bay and inland waters smooth. Your coastal waters forecast for the WG59 listening area for the following marine location. Coastal waters from Bonita Beach to Inglewood out 20 nautical miles issued at 03:59 p.m. Tonight, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Wednesday, east winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Wednesday night, southeast winds around 5 knots. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters smooth. A chance of showers in the evening. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely after midnight. Thursday, southwest winds around 5 knots, then becoming northwest around 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Showers in the morning. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers likely in the afternoon. Thursday night, north winds 10 to 15 knots, increasing to around 20 knots after midnight. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Friday, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Friday night, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Saturday, east winds 10 to 15 knots, then becoming northeast 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Saturday night, northeast winds around 10 knots, then becoming east after midnight. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Sunday, southeast winds around 10 knots, then becoming south around 5 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. This is NOAA Weather Radio WWG59, the voice of the National Weather Service, broadcasting at a frequency of 162.40 megahertz. The tower for WWG59 is located near Venice, in Sarasota County, and serves west central and southwest Florida. Programming originates from the National Weather Service office in Ruskin. This station provides warning alerts for Sarasota, Manatee, Hardy, DeSoto, and Charlotte counties. Your coastal waters forecast for the WWG59 listening area. For the following marine location, coastal waters from Bonita Beach to Inglewood out 20 to 60 nautical miles issued at 03:59 p.m. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Then a slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, northwind 10 to 15 knots, then becoming northeast around 20 knots after midnight. Speed 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Friday, northeast winds around 20 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Speed 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Friday night, east winds around 10 knots. Speed 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Saturday, east winds around 10 knots, then becoming southeast around 5 knots in the afternoon. Speed 2 feet or less. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Saturday night, northwest winds around 5 knots, then becoming east after midnight. Speed 2 feet or less. Bay and inland waters smooth. Sunday, southeast winds around 5 knots, then becoming south around 10 knots in the afternoon. Speed 2 feet or less. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Your coastal waters forecast. For the following marine locations, coastal waters from Tarpon Spring to Saline River out 20 to 60 nautical miles issued at 03:59 p.m. Tonight, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Speed 2 to 3 feet. Wednesday, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon. Speed 2 to 4 feet. A chance of showers. Wednesday night, northeast winds around 10 knots. Speed 2 to 3 feet. Showers likely in the evening. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers after midnight. Thursday, north winds 10 to 15 knots. Speed 2 to 4 feet. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Thursday night, north winds around 20 knots. Speed 3 to 5 feet. Friday, northeast winds around 20 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Speed 3 to 5 feet. Friday night, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Speed 2 feet. Saturday, northeast winds around 10 knots. Speed 2 feet or less. Saturday night, south winds around 5 knots, then becoming southeast after midnight. Speed 2 feet or less. Sunday, south winds around 10 knots. Speed 2 feet or less. The current time is 9:46 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Marine reports along the coast and offshore buoys. At the Seaman site at Cedar Key, winds were northeast at 9 knots. Air temperature 51 degrees. At the Seaman site at Venice, winds were northeast at 8 knots. Sea temperature 63 degrees. Air temperature 62 degrees. 100 miles west of Bayport, winds were from the northeast at 16 knots. Sea temperature 67 degrees. Air temperature 58. Wave height 3 feet. Wave period 5 seconds. 210 miles west of Canton, the air temperature was 65 degrees. Sea surface temperature was 72 degrees. The barometer was 1,021.9 millibars and steady. Winds were northeast at 14 knots, gusting to 19. The wave period was 6 seconds, and the wave height 4 feet. At St. Petersburg, low tide at 7:22 p.m. Your coastal waters forecast. For the following marine locations, Tampa Bay waters. issued at 03:59 p.m. Tonight, northeast winds around 10 knots. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Wednesday, east winds around 10 knots. Bay and inland waters a light chop. A slight chance of showers. Wednesday night, east winds around 5 knots. Bay and inland waters smooth. A chance of showers in the evening. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers until midnight. Thursday, north winds around 5 knots increasing to around 10 knots in the afternoon. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Showers likely in the morning. A slight chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, north winds 10 to 15 knots. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Friday, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Friday night, northeast winds around 10 knots. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Saturday, east winds around 10 knots. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Saturday night, northeast winds around 5 knots, then becoming east enter midnight. Bay and inland waters smooth. Sunday, southeast winds around 5 knots, then becoming south in the afternoon. Bay and inland waters smooth. Your coastal waters forecast. For the following marine location, coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs out 20 nautical miles issued at 03:59 p.m. Tonight, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Wednesday, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. A slight chance of showers. Wednesday night, east winds around 5 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters smooth. A chance of showers in the evening. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers until midnight. Thursday, north winds 5 to 10 knots increasing to around 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Showers likely in the morning. A slight chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, north winds around 20 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Friday, northeast winds around 20 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Friday night, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Saturday, east winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Saturday night, northeast winds around 10 knots, then becoming east enter midnight. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Sunday, south winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Your coastal waters forecast. For the following marine location, coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs out 20 to 60 nautical miles issued at 03:59 p.m. Tonight, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Wednesday, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. A slight chance of showers. Wednesday night, east winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A chance of showers in the evening. A slight chance of thunderstorms. Showers enter midnight. Thursday, north winds 5 to 10 knots increasing to around 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Showers likely in the morning. A slight chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, north winds around 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Friday, northeast winds around 20 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Friday night, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Saturday, east winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 feet. Saturday night, northeast winds around 10 knots, then becoming east enter midnight. Seas 2 feet or less. Sunday, southeast winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 feet. Your coastal waters forecast. For the following marine location, coastal waters from Tampa Springs to Souvenir River out 20 nautical miles issued at 03:59 p.m. Tonight, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. Wednesday, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots, diminishing to 5 to 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a moderate chop. A chance of showers. Wednesday night, northeast winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Showers likely in the evening. A slight chance of thunderstorm. Showers enter midnight. Thursday, north winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. A chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Then a slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Thursday night, north winds 10 to 15 knots, then becoming northeast around 20 knots enter midnight. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Friday, northeast winds around 20 knots, diminishing to 10 to 15 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Bay and inland waters choppy. Friday night, east winds around 10 knots. Seas 2 feet. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Saturday, east winds around 10 knots, then becoming southeast around 5 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 feet or less. Bay and inland waters a light chop. Saturday night, northwest winds around 5 knots, then becoming east enter midnight. Seas 2 feet or less. Bay and inland waters smooth. Sunday, southeast winds around 5 knots, then becoming south around 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 2 feet or less.